Hello everybody.
Hello.
Got ourselves a new gold pan. We wanted to test it out. So, made a little bit of dirt. Got a half a gram of gold to put in the dirt. We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
Brand new. Got to season it still. Get the sticker off the bottom.
Sticker? Oh.
I guess it didn't really matter much, but whatever.
If you want to watch us do some...
Anyway, so got to season it up. Just going to take a sandy block. Sand it down some. Get that shiny surface off. Get up into the grooves. Make sure those get a little bit of scratches on them. I don't know if this is the best method to do it, but it's the method I'm using. Get this all ground in there, get those grooves sanded in. Make sure we get it good and edged up. Alright, let's see if that's... Yeah, the water's not all beating up anymore. That should be good enough. I don't think we got too good right there. I already put a little bit of jet dry in the water, so we got our surfactant. Stop the gold from floating, but make sure that this isn't going to beat up on us and force the gold up. I think that should do good.
The pan is not perfect anymore.
Well, my son here decided he wants to be the first one to test everything out. We've never used a round pan. Only ever had a gold cloth.
This is not
So,
going to be easy.
hold on to the pan. You can probably put a little bit of water in there. I'm going to demonstrate that our dirt is actually real dirt. So this is actually stuff that we get around here in Michigan, and I want to just make sure y'all know we're not trying to cheat. This stuff is heavy dirt, lots of magnetics in there. So anyway, get this back all in there. In case you can't tell, I kind of modified this a little bit. It's not the standard 3 little magnets that come in them.
Yeah, he modified it very well.
All right, well, pay attention, because every bit of dirt better go in here. This is actual gold. I don't want it on the ground anywhere.
Well, maybe you should test this one out then.
Well, if you want me to, I will, but
You can if you want.
so we're going to put all the gold into the dirt.
Not a lot, but...
That's half a gram. That's enough to test. It's exactly a half a gram. That's what we want to be able to get back out of the dirt. But for now, we're just doing a test on the new pan because, well, we never used a round pan before.
And we're trying to learn how to use it.
Get it all mixed in there.
I get the snuffer bowl.
Kind of wanted to. We're not going to put it all in at once, but we'll go with about half of it. And it's all sub-quarter inch. I use a hardware mesh, so that's the hardware cloth, whatever they want to call it, to make I made a soup pot, cut the bottom out, put in some hardware mesh and glued it all in place, and that's my big classifier. And then I have a smaller classifier, which is just a kitchen strainer, but this is just a collection of the heavier stuff that I bring home to do my cleanups in my little adventure sluice.
Hello.
So, you can talk to them if you want. We're just kind of testing out a round pan. I'm not used to this round pan. So,
I'm not used to panning at all. I'm just an annoying little kid.
no, you're not.
Well,
You can be, but all kids can be.
but yeah, we're just out in our backyard doing some testing. If no birds are at our bird feeder, sadly.
It's definitely different than working with a gold cloth, and that's okay.
It's basically the same thing though, to me.
Well, it
Same
has
motion.
the same outcome.
Same motions.
Not even close.
Yay!
because normally we would just be going side to side and making it stay underwater. As you can see, there's definitely a lot of black sands in there.
Black sand.
Oh, by a lot, I mean a lot.
Yeah, the whole pan right now is black sand right now.
I wasn't playing when I made this dirt. I wanted to make something difficult and challenging.
No one's gonna be able to get our gold.
Well,
Not no one, but
all right.
Not a
I think
lot
we got
of
that
people.
worked down enough for those. Get it over here to the smoother side and test that theory out.
yay.
Like I said, it's kind of different, but similar in principle. Should be seeing some gold showing up soon, maybe. I left all the golds in the other half of the dirt. That's okay.
Yeah, we know that there's good gold. Probably dropped some gold already.
Eh, if we did, it's all contained. I'm not too concerned about it.
And plus, your panning is impeccable.
Well, I don't know about impeccable, especially now with this round one. I've been practicing, like I said, with that gold claw. Hopefully my shadow is not really helping out much here, is it? Oh, there's the gold. See it popping out on the side?
Yep, I see some gold.
So we're down to the point of there. So what we're gonna do is try and keep this in the framework.
You just tilt it back and forth at the end?
Oh, I think so. Oh yeah, our gold's showing up right there.
Okay, I'll get ready for snuffering.
Lots of gold.
Well, it is half a gram, so I ain't really surprised.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to practice a lot on this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to practice twice as much as him because I have no practice in this.
That ain't working out for me. I'm gonna go with the method I know best. Wash dirt away until it's all that's left.
Well, maybe you should use the grooves.
No, the grooves are holding up too much of the dirt now. So we're just gonna do it the way I know best, and if it boils down to it, I can just use this in the field and then bring back the concentrates and go through it all with my gold claws, which I know I can get the micro stuff out. Not seeing any gold floating down yet, so that's a
I
good
see
thing.
some.
Going down?
No, at the tippity top.
Oh, I ain't worried about the tippity top. I'm worried until I start seeing it move down. And then I want it to go back up into the corner.
Obviously, I'm going to snuffer as much of the gold and as least of the black sand as I can.
Starting to see little bits of the gold up top again.
Yep, right in the middle.
Alright, get this bottom part washed off, and we know there ain't none in
looks
there.
like the Tesla sign. Kind of looks like a good T.
Yeah, it kind of does, the way the dirt's sitting, I guess. Just keeping an eye on that dirt that's washing out, make sure no gold's heading out.
Now it looks like a sniper rifle or a shotgun.
Looks like a piece of gold starting to float down. So now,
I see all the gold.
we might be able to do this. Man, I don't know how you guys do this. As soon as I hit it, all the gold just washes around in a big old circle. Weird. I'll have to practice at that. So we'll just continue doing it the way I know best. Wash it all away. I see a big piece. You can stay right up there. There's all kinds of gold sizes in here. One decent picker, another smaller picker, and then some small flakes, and then all the way down into flour gold. So I'm sure I'm gonna miss some on my first attempts with
Yeah,
this
some
round
fly
pan.
poop. Oh, we got the big piece.
Yeah, one of them.
That ain't normal.
I mean, well, not around here, did it?
No, I mean like to get it first try. Well, then again, you have like
Well, we know exactly what's in here, so that makes a world of difference.
yeah. This is our own created pay dirt, considerably. Now I just need to be able to get this fast so I can make thousands of bags of it.
Hey, hell,
That's the hard part.
give me this snuffer bottle, please.
And what would we even call it?
Get some water up in here.
David Simon's gold. Heavy gold jar.
That didn't work out too well.
And we also need a crap ton of gold. That ain't good.
That big old picker doesn't want to go up in here.
Well, there's a picker. It won't go in the snuffer bottles.
Nope, it does not want to go. Fine then.
I'll get...
Leave the snuffer bottle right there. Get that sucker back out of there. And put in the rest of the dirt.
Where are we gonna put the other little bit?
I think that's all of it.
Oh, that's where we're putting our gold now?
Well, it is for now. I don't know where else I can put it out here.
Can I do the snuffering this time?
The snuffering?
Yeah.
Or do you want to try panning?
I'll try panning. Let's look at it.
Get some of that water out of there. Go ahead, give it a shot. It's definitely different than the gold claws.
I'm not even good at this.
That's 'cause you gotta go in a circles kinda now. We're not side to side anymore.
I'm just...
Yeah, look.
I'm not...
Get it going in a circle. Get it all swirling around like that.
Okay.
And then once they get it all swirled around, try and work it towards one edge. And being that it's all small stuff, we really don't need the big area yet. So, and then once it's all to a corner, wash off that light stuff. Grab some water, mix it all around, get that heavy stuff back to the bottom. I've seen enough of it being done, but having never used a round pan, it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help that I'm trying to do it one-handed instead of with two.
Yeah, I only do it two because I suck at...
Well, it's heavy for you. For me, it's not really all that heavy, but it's still a
just-
strange motion.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Well, we practiced for, well, how many months we've been doing this now? About 7? Maybe.
You've done the practicing. I've only really practiced like a few times.
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah,
I had a
know,
whole fake river set up in the garage to practice in.
And now it's disassembled because of someone.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna leave it set up forever, but I wanted it for practice. I've gotten pretty good at getting the gold out, so now my practice is out in the field and I bring stuff home to clean up. There ain't no point practicing in the garage when I can go outside. I set up a practice in the garage because it was winter time. There was no outside, at least not for gold.
Unless we got any pay dirs then, but nope.
Well, at the time we were just getting started. I didn't even start doing this until, what, January, I think?
Yeah. And I had to come out to Joy Road just because. Joy Road's just a broken bridge.
And it's a section in the Huron River.
Yeah.
We were
There was a
getting
br-
some samples to practice. Ooh, I see a little
Yeah.
piece of gold trying to escape. We don't want that.
There was a bridge, but then the currents broke it down.
Well, the bridge broke and they never replaced it, and it's been gone now for several years.
Yeah. Woohoo! Welcome to Michigan. Yeah, our place is always.
It was just a non-needed bridge on a road that didn't hardly get used. So there's no point putting in thousands and thousands of dollars.
And now,
Sorry, everybody. My arm's getting tired holding it out the pan like this.
and now teenagers took it over.
Oh no,
Well-
they go there and they party and fish, and it's not all teenagers either. Some people will just go down there and that's where they put in their kayaks to go float down the river. It's just
It's also
a way to access the river. That's
It's a
it.
good place to get some gold if you want to.
Well, it's a not a good place, but it's a place where we found some gold, just not a whole lot yet.
Our first gold is
We're just not really in a good spot to find gold. More up north in our state.
Whoa. What are the central point of people going up north?
We're in the southern part of the state. We ain't central nothing. West Branch would be the central.
Well, still, a crap ton of people come in through this town every Friday to go up north.
Well, you see, you talk too much and you don't know what you're talking about. They don't go through our town. We're not too far off the expressway, so if the expressway gets backed up, they try to circumvent traffic
And go through our
back
town.
in our small little town, we have one stoplight. It's not any faster than sitting on the expressway doing any kind of speed, because
Well, we have
our
two
speed limits in
stoplights.
town are 25 miles an hour. It's not like you're cruising and getting ahead of anything.
Yeah.
And around here, the cops will pull you over. They don't care.
Yeah, that's why we shouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, I can see the gold. That's a good sign.
And also, a lot of people go.
I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing up here. I'm trying to figure out that wishy-washy technique that you guys use to bring the dirt back and keep the gold up. My gold keeps wanting to go down. I can, however, get rid of some of this dirt. Get on out of my pan. All right, let's get all this stuff back into one little spot.
If any of you prospectors live in Whitmore Lake,
None of them live in Whitmore Lake, Chase.
it's just us.
Just us.
Crap.
I doubt anybody else around here thought, you know what? I want to be a prospector. There's got to be gold somewhere.
Well, old Sasquatch is from.
He's farther north. And he's in an area that's a little bit more known to have some gold. We're in an area that's not known to have gold, period. It's just all of Michigan has some gold. It's just a matter of finding it and how much you're going to find. We live in a spot where I know where I can go and get little bits of flour gold, but I can go through like 6 gallons of dirt and get like 7 specks of flour gold. We're not in the greatest spot to be finding gold, but it's given me a lot of good practice. When we go camping is when I'm hoping that I find some streaks somewhere.
Speaking of camping, when are we going?
Probably September or October when it cools off. Camping's not fun when it's almost 100 freaking degrees.
I'd say do it now, but it's just gonna be hotter.
It's supposed to get back up near 100 again this coming week.
Woo! It's hot. Hey.
Get all that off. There's some gold floating down there now.
And the funny thing is, I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so I can't really go in the woods without getting bit 100 times.
You talk too much. Yes, you have an allergic reaction to mosquito bites. They don't kill you, they just get bigger bumps than normal. You can put on mosquito spray and go into the woods just fine. Give you a bath in some DEET.
And some what?
DEET.
Heat?
It's a mosquito repellent that is used in the military, and it's extremely effective. It's also not really too good for you.
It'll just.
They used it for years, and hey, don't hit the pan. I'm trying to keep a nice, steady, smooth motion so I don't lose gold, and you're over there hitting me with your knees. Alright, I think we can get it out of there now. I've played and tested enough with this little pan.
I haven't practiced.
It's going to take a lot of practice to get good with this thing. It's basically
For me?
like starting over. No, for me too. It doesn't work the same as a gold claw. At least this explains why a lot of people have an issue with the gold claws, because they're not used to using these round pans. And it's not the same motion, not even close.
Yeah.
Everything down into that corner.
Yeah. While we were playing around with the gold claws and we don't know how to use round pans.
Well, I'd never gold panned before, and I was watching different videos, and Shane Klesch is the one that kind of got me started into this whole little adventure.
You're watching
And
this,
then-
Clutch? Hello.
Anyway,
Colorado.
will you stop talking for a minute? Anyway, he got me into it, and I thought it looked like fun and it'd give me something to do, and I had a heart attack, so I needed something that could get me some exercise but wasn't difficult to do. And I picked it up as a hobby, and then I started checking things out, and I seen the gold claws, and people using them, and I'm like, okay, nobody's using it the way that they said. But if I watch the guy that demonstrates the things for Gold Claw, he makes it look super easy. Anyway, I opted to buy some Gold Claws. I thought it was a great idea. So.
And then he like wanted the Minelabs.
Well, let me finish explaining my own story, please and thank you.
Okay.
I got the Gold Claws, and since that's all I ever used and that's all I practiced with, I got really good with them. But I found out panning, that the Gold Claws are not great for every scenario. When the water gets really shallow, the Gold Claws are pretty much useless. You can't use them in shallow water, being that they got to be submerged. So I wanted to get a round pan, and I wanted to get the XP pans, but I just can't afford it. And it was a matter of, do I want to continue saving to get an XP, or get the next best thing, which in my eyes was this Minelab. So I purchased a Minelab, and I got a new snuffer bottle, the Gold Guzzler there, because the little one that came with the Gold Claws has a really tiny tube, and
we only can really use one.
I just wanted something that was a little bit better, a little bit sturdier, and besides there's two of us. I figure when we get out in the woods, he can have one and I can have one.
I'm probably gonna be able to get a smaller.
Yeah, we're probably gonna end up picking up a smaller Minelab pan for him to use, the 10-inch instead of this 15. Ah! Ooh, I almost lost a piece. That was close. Alright, well, we got a nice little smile in the pan. You see
Come on. Now do this quick little.
Snuffer it up. And that did nothing but spread it out. And that did nothing but spread it out. Hey, you're not even doing anything but dragging the bottle across. Squeeze said bottle. Suck up the gold. Need more water in there. You don't just push the thing through. It's got to be able to pull the gold up. Yeah, you're still not doing anything. Look, hold this for a second. Watch. Watch. Squeeze the bottle. Put in there, and then let go of the bottle slowly and suck up all the little gold bits.
Okay.
That's the way you do it. So, demonstrate. Get the last of it.
Squeeze the bottle.
You're not picking up any gold.
I don't know if that is.
Alright. I think that, well, there's still a couple little bits in there. Hang on. I want to make sure we get it all. Ah. Come on down to the corner away from those rickets. Alright, all the gold's in there. And if it's not, it's in here and I'll get it out later. It was just a matter of I wanted to test out the new pan, which I obviously need to practice with a lot, because that took way longer than what I would spend with my Gold Claw. With my Gold Claw, I could have had all this dirt cleared out and done in under 2 minutes.
And now I'm gonna start practicing.
But I didn't really buy this for a cleanup tool at home. I bought this because the creeks and stuff are getting low in their water, and I couldn't get the Gold Claw in deep enough. So I ended up just running stuff basically dry in my Gold Claw until I got one of these. So I got one now, and now I can take it with me. If there's not quite a lot of water, I can still pan things
You
out.
wanna watch me do lame stuff?